we can certainly start thinking about building in a new content strategy that builds a bit of a strategy, kind of a double helix, if you will, where you've got one strand speaking to the human heart and basically getting it on all those human consumption platforms, and the other that whispers to the algorithmic brain, right? Let's think about it, and maybe think about it like this. So imagine you're designing like a museum. And out front, there's this big, beautiful installation, which is storytelling, emotion, drama, music, maybe a cool fog machine if you're feeling a little theatrical with some fireworks. Anyway, this is your front stage content, the blog, the podcast, the essay that lands beautifully, poetry, leaves your reader with chills, the authentic sort of craft behind what it is you're trying to create as an experience. But then behind the scenes, there's a basement, and it's filled with labeled drawers, right? Metadata, alternate text, semantic structuring, content models that make sure like AI walks away going, oh, this is exactly what this brand stands for. This is how they want to answer this particular question. This is your backstage content. And if it sounds boring, remember, it's the thing that teaching the machine what to do with your art. You've got to have both these days, it seems, and you need to design for both. So what am I thinking? Well, I'm thinking basically that today we're writing that blog post that's going to inspire our human audience. Go wild, bleed it, leave in the imperfection, let the comma live where it wants to live, let the M dash live if it's going to live in an M dash, let the word coherence and, delve and all those words, let them be there, right? Make sure you're crafting it exactly the way you want it done. But then around it, underneath it, support it. Build a structure, add internal links that tell the AI the context it lives in. Use the metadata that frames the piece in your brand's taxonomy. Tag the audience, flag the themes, give it breadcrumbs to follow. Write the summary, not just for the newsletter, but for the machine. You're not just telling a story, you're also building that knowledge graph, right? That's the idea. Is how do we actually help the machine understand the intent and the ability to interpret exactly how we want it to interpret it, but also craft the content for the best experience for the human. I'm thinking, now forgive me here because you know me, I'm going to be coming up with a framework for this. I'm calling it the mullet strategy of content marketing. Yeah, we're going back to the 80s for this, the mullet strategy of content marketing. It's emotional up front and structured in the back.